Howdy everybody, welcome to How to Be Fancy. I'm Heather and today we're gonna do this cowgirl inspired look. Ashley over at Lisa Fremont Street asked me to recreate this hair look that I was wearing when she and I took a photo together at Nashville Boogie. This is my best recreation of that style. I had a little bit different of a hair set going on that day, but this will get you as close as possible. It's super easy to do. So if you've been looking for a hairstyle that works with not just cowboy hats, but pretty much any hat that you have, this is the tutorial for you. Let's get started. So I'm just gonna break these curls up as per usual to get the most curliness out of them. How do we feel about this bang situation? It's kind of amazing how much curl you can get out of those 12 rollers, and they're pretty comfortable to sleep in as well. Now, I didn't roll this in any particular pattern. I want to do this at night in a big hurry, and so I'm never going to spend a lot of time rolling my hair at night. Just not gonna happen unless I have like something major happening the next day, which is really rare in my life. For this look, I want to keep as much curl here at the crown as possible, and then it will get smoother as we get to the bottom area. So I'm just gonna section off this little front bit. I have to take my glasses off for this one. So I'm going to take it from maybe just above my ear so that I have a little bit of coverage to play with around my ear. So this is the spot that we're going to want to leave as curly as possible. So I am just going to kind of twist this and pin it out of my way so that I can work on the back a little bit. Then I'm going to take my teasing brush, and this is all about a really smooth kind of crown area because we're intending to put a hat with this. And you don't have to put a hat with it, I just think it works really well for that purpose. And then I'm going to start brushing out these ends a little bit. Really get all the tangles out, brush that around your hand, and you'll get a much smoother curl than if you just kind of brush through it. That's how you get more fluffy curls. You can also go in with your teasing brush just underneath here and sort of give yourself some volume underneath that curl and then smooth out over the top of that. So basically I want to leave that teasing underneath in the middle there and then just kind of brush over the top of it and then just at the ends so it's shinier there, but I still get a lot more volume in this area so you can't see through that. Before I do any spraying, I'm going to take a little pomade, rub it into my hands and kind of work it into these curls and also up through this crown to kind of help any flyaways. Before I start to lose any of this curl, I'm going to take a little hairspray and just give it a spritz. You want to really get up in there, underneath the curl, on top of it, to really help lock all of that in. Next, we're going to move to the top, and honestly, this is kind of what we're looking for. I'm just going to smooth this down a little bit and make it a little bit neater. You want to keep this as far forward as possible just so that your hat has enough space to sit on the crown of your head. I know my hats tend to fall off if I'm not careful about this part, so just a little reminder. So you're just kind of giving it a little twist, and then I'm going to pin that into place. It's a little bit like doing a baby French roll on the top of your head, kind of. Like so, and then you're gonna just start spreading these curls apart. You can tease them if you want to, down here at the base. I'm going to take a little more pomade, start running it through these curls. Then I'm just going to kind of start taking pieces and running my fingers through them with a little pomade on them. This will kind of create a little bit more of a sculptured look than you would get if you just kind of piled those up like I did in the poodle hairstyle. This gives you a little bit more of a structured, controlled curl. It's a little bit shinier too, so if you're worried about your hair not looking super shiny, and if you have a lot of hair, you can much more easily do this. I don't have enough hair to really get a fully structured look here without a little extra help, but I do what I can with what I've got. Now that they're looking a little more shiny, I'm just gonna start pinning those into place. And this kind of creates like a little faux bang. For Boogie, I did mine a little bit bigger, but honestly it's because I had a tighter curl set, so I had a little bit more curl to work with. But this is super easy for an everyday kind of look. So anywhere where you think your curls might need a little extra stability, just pop a little bobby pin in. Break this up a little bit more. And I'm kind of aiming this off to one side of my face. You could do it all across the front if you wanted to. Whatever suits you is perfectly fine. Something like that. Hairspray it down. Now, if you decide not to wear a hat, this is what it will look like. And I would say I would do the curls all the way across the front probably if I didn't plan on wearing a hat. Then here is my hat, and I got this actually from Nashville Boogie. I'd been looking for a hat this color. Actually, the boy found this one, he bought it, and I kind of stole it from him. But we're married, we can do things like that. It's called sharing, not stealing. Then I like to wear the hat a little bit further back on my head. Just kind of push it down into those curls, and they'll push forward a little bit. You may want to rearrange them a little bit more once you get the hat on. And then you can decide whether you want to put these little sides out. Arrange those however you want to. You can also put them behind your ear. Totally up to you. I like to keep a little bit more hair forward. I just think it kind of softens the whole hat thing up. Now, all the true country girls are probably going to hate me for saying this, but because you're wearing this so far back on your head, it will have a tendency to come off the more you wiggle it. And this one's just a tiny bit too big for my head. So I would definitely take a hat pin with this hat and just pin it in on the sides. Just something simple just to hold the hat onto my head so that you can do whatever you want to and your hat's gonna stay on your head. Now I know not everybody's gonna be into the cowgirl look, and so I've got my little straw hat here, and I think it looks just as adorable with this hairstyle. Again, you want to hat pin this into your head to keep it on, but it's such a cute look. Even with like the little gingham, you get like a really nice summery look. This is a very easy style to accomplish. Anyone can do this. Let me know if you try it. I would love to see your photos. You can tag me over on Instagram. I'm at How to Be Fancy. I'd love to see you guys over there. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. And until next time, I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. How would I do this if I were in Texas? How would I do this at home? Hi y'all, welcome to How to Be Fancy, I'm Heather. Hi y'all, welcome to How to Be Fancy, I'm Heather, and today we're gonna learn how to do this Western inspired look